Well, thanks for visiting us at arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Tuesday morning forecast update. We do have a flash flood watch that goes into effect at 7 a.m. this morning, and that continues through Thursday morning. So we are looking at some heavy rain here for the next few days. The rain we had yesterday, pretty manageable, but by comparison, the rain and thunderstorm activity a little more widespread today, a little more persistent, and probably looking at this activity really picking up as we go through the afternoon today. So kind of a wide look across the region. We do have a weakening complex of showers here that has just moved through the Dallas area. It's approaching Tyler. Again, we'll get some cool air outflow off of that, so I do expect there will be some scattered showers and maybe a few isolated storms, especially across East Texas this morning. But the bulk of the activity we're expecting later today will kind of be enhanced by the thunderstorms that are ongoing there in West Texas. Again, we'll get some stronger outflow boundaries. We'll have a little time to heat up today, and again, just kind of a setup here to see some widespread thunderstorms a little bit later. Really don't expect too many changes to the temperatures. We'll start out in the upper 60s and low 70s again this morning. If anything, we may wind up a degree or two warmer this afternoon, and I think that's because a lot of the rainfall probably setting up a few hours after we saw the rain pick up yesterday. So high temperatures for most of us will wind up in the low 80s. Very humid. You'll definitely notice that again today. But there's our upper level low. You can clearly see it spinning in Colorado and New Mexico there. And again, as the impulses or little disturbances move around this low here, it is triggering those complexes of thunderstorms here across Texas, and you can count them up here. We've got one on the Louisiana coast, one in South Texas, one in North Texas, and that dying complex of storms in Northeast Texas as well. So just the recipe here to see some widespread thunderstorms later today. If we do see any severe weather this week, later today will probably be our time frame for that, later today through early tomorrow morning. Keep in mind this severe weather outlook goes through about 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, so we very well can see some strong thunderstorms tonight as well. It does look like high wind will be the main issue, but we could see some hail. Can't completely rule out an isolated tornado here, especially in that slight risk area across East Texas and Oklahoma. Flash flooding will definitely be the biggest threat for us as we move through the next few days. And again, tomorrow will be a little bit cooler, so we may not have the same ingredients to see scattered severe thunderstorms, rather just isolated in nature. So a marginal risk out for the Arklatex tomorrow, as we could see maybe a high wind gust with a few of the storms on Wednesday. So here's a look at your Robin's Toyota Futurecast. It does show a few scattered storms popping up this morning, and that can occur just about anywhere, so it is possible you may see a little bit of rain before noon today. But there's the noticeable uptick in the thunderstorm activity once we get past about 3 p.m. today. So pretty widespread coverage of the storms as we head into this evening, and definitely the overnight hours as well. It is going to be very rainy tonight and maybe through your Wednesday morning, and we'll likely see these complexes of storms continue to roll through Wednesday into at least Thursday as well. We may begin to see the rain or feel the rain ease up on us as we move through the day on Friday. So I'll show you a couple different forecast models. This is the GFS. This is the one I've been showing you pretty consistently over the last week. It continues to show maybe some 4 to 6 inch totals here across the northern Arklatex, and you can see those isolated amounts maybe up to 10 inches or so, and that's definitely believable given that we'll see several days of possible heavy rain here. We'll likely see more than an inch of rain in Shreveport. This is the Weather Prediction Center's forecast as of this morning. They're still thinking a good 2 to 3 inches of rain across Louisiana as well as Arkansas. The 4 to 6 inch corridor kind of down through Texarkana and nudges right up to Shreveport. Most of East Texas can expect to see a good 4 to 6 inches of rain, and those isolated higher amounts in the orange here where we could see in excess of maybe 8 inches of rain. Again, most of that to our west, but it's close enough to cause a little bit of discomfort here. But again, pretty unsettled weather through Thursday. We should begin to see the thunderstorms kind of ease up on us Friday. I haven't completely taken the rain out of the forecast on Saturday, but it's looking less and less likely, so I think many of us will enjoy a dry weekend. But look out, it will be very hot this weekend as we'll have high temperatures in the upper 80s.